First off, Milton, I want to say welcome to Melbourne United. Can you talk about your excitement to join the organisation?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, very excited. It's a new journey for me. Playing against Melbourne throughout my career in the NBL has been great. A lot of rivalries going on. So getting a chance to play with these guys that I've been going against is going to be fun to get on the court with these guys.
Can you talk a bit about how the deal came to be? So you entered free agency. Was Melbourne a destination you had identified as somewhere you really wanted to play?
I didn't think about it. It kind of came a little bit out of nowhere for me. We had some talks in the beginning, a couple chats. I'm close to Chansey, so he always kind of said something about it every now and then when I would see him. But I think in the last month or so, that's when it really became an ideal, and I really had to think about it. And when I thought about it, I thought it was a good situation for me.
When making your decision on where you wanted to play next, how important was it for you to go somewhere where you feel like you could compete for a championship and make another deep postseason run?
Very important. The one thing I wanted to do was stay in Australia, so just being in that NBL league and staying there, then being with a team that I know makes a push every season to go deep in the playoffs and professionalism and just the grind and just being a winning mentality. So Melbourne has all that, and it was exciting to get a call.
Adding on to that, United is a values led organisation on the court and off the court. How important is it to you to go to an organisation that sort of, as you mentioned, is about the right things both on the court and off the court?
Very important. First off, when it comes to off the court things with having a family and having that foundation. So a club that's very disciplined in that area, taking care of the guys outside of basketball makes it easy for me to do my job on the court. Then on the court, you can see it the way the team is structured and how they play and the way coach coaches. So I think I can fit right in that type of system.
Over your 3 years in the NBL, you've established yourself as one of the premier guards in the competition. How well do you think the move to Melbourne is going to help amplify your game?
I think it's you will get to see a different part of my game in a different system. And basketball systems kind of make the player a little bit, and sometimes it shows the best of a player. Sometimes it kind of holds something back. So I think being in a new situation always sheds light on something new in my game. So I think you'll get to see a different part of my game and go from there.
And having battled against the likes of CG and Shea across your time in the league, what's it like to now know the three of you are going to connect in that backcourt going into NBL 26?
It's gonna be fun not getting picked up full court by Illy and CG not hitting tough threes in my face all the time. So now I get to be on the same team as them and facilitate a little bit to CG and pick up the pace a little bit with Illy and get some open looks too, and just play a different pace of basketball.
Throughout your time in the league, you've gained a reputation as a big shot maker. Can you talk about your mindset on the court when it comes to having the confidence to take and make those big shots?
Yeah, I think I've been doing it my entire life since I picked up a basketball. Growing up, my favorite player was Kobe Bryant, and that's what he's known for, taking the tough shots and game winners. And I think when you're a kid, just shooting on a court outside by yourself, you're focused on that shot, not just a regular shot during the game. You're focused on a game winner. So my mindset is every shot is the same, but when that time comes, there's no pressure. It's something I've been doing my whole life, so I enjoy that moment.
A few of those big shots came inside John Cain Arena as a member of the Jack Jumpers. You know, having felt how loud it gets inside that arena, can you talk about your excitement to now have that as your home court?
Yeah, very exciting. Played in that arena a bunch of times, and I had a few good games in there. Now I get to play in that arena and finally have the fans cheer for me and not against me. And hopefully I keep going with good games in that gym, and it'll help me out and help the team out.
So, what's the off season been like for you so far? Obviously, you went to the BSN in Puerto Rico and have been playing on a strong team. How do you think that's helping you prepare for next season?
It's helped me a lot. First off, staying in shape, playing a lot of minutes, getting the reps up, and doing things that I don't usually get to do in Australia. I kind of use that league as a time to sharpen the tools and work on things that I don't really get to work on out there in the NBL. So I think it's helping me a lot.
And going into next season, I understand you going back to wearing the number 35. Can you talk a bit about, why that's important to you and why that number is significant?
Uh, like I said, Kobe was my favorite player growing up. So the 3 and 5 represents Kobe's number 8. And then as I grew and got older, Kevin Durant came into the league, and he's also one of my favorite players. So wearing that number after him and just trying to idolize what those guys bring to the table with their scoring and skill set and just mentality of winning and making shots. So I wanted to get back to that and get back to wearing my old number. Had to change it a little bit in Tazzy just because Clint wore it. So now I'm just back to something I'm used to and back to getting to myself.
Finally, have you got a message to the United fans who already can't wait to see you in blue for next season?
Yeah, I'm excited to be there, and hopefully you guys cheer me on and excited to have me, and we're gonna have some fun this year.